It is a pleasure to see you again on my CryptoQ Media channel. Our price was 54 cents yesterday. We were at 54 cents when I started filming. Following then, our progress has primarily been sideways. Because of this, the release of XRP will be totally unexpected. A massive breakthrough occurs after days of sideways movement. The general populace will be shocked. Everyone will be laughing and wishing they bought more XRP now in 5 years when we establish Bitcoin on XRP. That people didn't buy more XRP when the chance came is, in fact, the one regret they'll have. In this run, he expects XRP to reach 60. Despite his warning that people will regret not buying more XRP in 5 years, he strangely doesn't mention a price for 2029. The amount, meanwhile, remains a mystery to him. Truthfully, I must inform you that XRP will surpass 4 figures by the year 2029. It is my prediction that the new monetary system will be operational by the year 2026, as every government is in a mad dash to establish a CBD. There will be immediate pressure on the rest of the globe to do the same. The remaining nations will be forced to play catch-up once one nation goes online. I think it will happen sooner than everyone thinks. Experts agree that XRP is ripe for a big breakthrough given its 7-year bullish streak and price setting, which falls between 3 and 200. Consequently, assuming we follow the same trajectory as 2017, they still expect a breakthrough in the triple digits. I will say it again. I still believe it will be quite some time before the price of XRP reaches 3 digits, because people will be selling it at all sorts of different prices. If utility takes precedence over all other factors in setting prices, I have no doubt that we will eventually get there. However, it's possible that we'll reach our destination with just one run. During the prior season in particular. Thank you for volunteering to pump XRP, we don't know what the future holds. Please pay attention to the following statement from our XLP, we sold everything, stated Alex Cobb. Got rid of all my possessions. Now that XRP is out of my life, I intend to enjoy every moment. Take care. You should know better than to give up now. Right now is not the time to sell your XRP. Our close quarters are too close. Now think about how long you've held XRP, waiting for this moment. Many people appear to be abandoning XRP now that it's just a few weeks away, which puzzles me. My tenure in this role has been incalculable, and you have no clue. There is talk of passive income opportunities today, and more will arise in the future. I aim to never, ever sell my complete bag of XRP, and a massive new whale has emerged with 104 million XRP moved. They are now asserting that the crisis is being caused by Ripple's attempts to win custody. That, they say, is the explanation for the abundance of new whales we've been seeing lately. They're affixing it to power. But I'm not sure. From what I can tell, a lot of people are selling their other assets and buying XRP in anticipation of that massive run-up. They place a high value on avoiding it. I also think Ripple will completely take over the custodial scene. In other words, they will inevitably outperform everyone else. It appears that Ripple's pricing strategy is to undercut the competition. Brad made the comment that tokenization is expensive, and we are rapidly reaching the time where real-world assets will be tokenized. So, think of the money flowing into the XRP blockchain. Picture this, Ripple was their custody solution, XRP would mediate any sales or transfers of these assets. With the impending influx of trillions of dollars into the market through tokenization, I predict that XRP investors will become filthy rich rapidly. You can see in this image the connections that Ripple executives like Chris Larsen, Rosie Rios, and Michael Barr have to the US Federal Reserve, Treasury, International Monetary Fund, and World Economic Forum. You can see the connections for yourself that XRP being the reserve currency of the world is the only reasonable outcome. Like I've warned you time and time again, you're investing with the elite. Investing in something means you believe in the future that the wealthy see. Ripple serves an important function for each of these groups. They didn't choose XRP for worldwide use without reason. Are you seriously saying that the railroads were put in by accident, considering the number of countries involved that was reserved for the very few? I'm afraid. The leading software company Ripple, with its flagship product RippleNet and cryptocurrency XRP, was the one that lobbied the International Monetary Fund (IMF) to prioritize the development of these railroads. Only a short amount of time remains. We are ready to launch the new financial system. There will soon be well-defined rules applied to digital assets all around the globe. Digital assets and stablecoins may be subject to US government regulation in 2024. First of all, I think the rules for crypto on a global scale were already announced a long time ago. When they go live, it will be like a viral sensation, in my opinion. Importantly, global crypto rules regarding stable currencies will now be a part of the path to a CBDC. To prevent government overreach, I believe the US should create a digital bill of rights before regulating stable coins. Whatever the case may be, why is this occurring right now? Why? Because systems that use more than one CBDC could make the US dollar less viable as a global trade medium. Thus, they have already forecasted a precipitous decline in the value of the US dollar with the arrival of CBDCs. The US currency will be demonetized by Bitcoin. Nonetheless, they had known this for quite some time. For a long time, Gary Gensler knew this. According to Gary Gensler's prediction, the president will choose a new congressman from the federal district 2 years later in 2020, paving the way for the new digital payment age. So, after talking about how to update the Federal Reserve, they went on to point number 8. Nominated for the position of Vice Chair of the Federal Reserve on April 15, 2022, Michael Barr was a former member of the Ripple board. Can you honestly say that was a coincidence? Yeah, I don't think so either. In my view, the whole SEC versus Ripple litigation is a contrived affair. In my view, it is one enormous spectacle, and it has been going on for a while. Reason being, the Federal Reserve has gained access to the whole digital infrastructure being developed behind the scenes as we are preoccupied with the SEC case and ripple effects. The Federal Reserve may activate the CBDC tomorrow. It's possible for it to happen at that pace. But in 2020, Gary knew what was going on. From his vantage point among these people, he probably heard, "Listen, we selected Ripple to collaborate with the Fed." It is my firm belief that he was cognizant of this. To add to that, we will use XRP for on-demand liquidity to avert a disastrous liquidity crisis for the banks. Following the disclosure of data breaches, 3 US banks have made public the personal and financial details of hundreds of customers. Why does this keep happening at the banks? You may have heard about cyber attacks and data leaks. These are only practice runs for the next financial freeze, in my view. Even in terms of organizing things, I think they're making headway. Perhaps they are in the process of installing software at these banks that will allow them to easily implement the financial system freeze whenever they are ready. Somehow, data breaches and cyber attacks are far too common for banks. As a result, the previous financial system collapses and the new one goes live a few days later. The news hardly mentions it anymore because of how commonplace it has become. You won't get this kind of information on the main news channels, but X will have it. We are now watching XRP at around 54 cents, but please don't think that this is the time to give up. I get it, it's frustrating to see XRP stay flat for long stretches. On the other hand, you won't lose anything if you hold XRP. Selling something for less than it is worth is called a loss. Some people must have bought XRP for more than one and sold it for less than 50 cents. Please consider that. You are the reason why my video was noticed. It means a lot to me that you've subscribed and watched my channel. Until then, take care.